Getting ready then for X30 Senior. Very, very keen for this today. It is a very, very strong field. Lucas Ellingham has pole position. Nathan Amis alongside on the front row. Joshua Torpey and Oliver Henwood on row 2. Harry Torpey and Alex Moody start on row number 3. Daniel Hackett and Scott Smith start on row number 4. Jordan Brown and Thomas Massarella are on row number 5. Ty Stansfield and Mick Banner start on row number 6. Mason Weir and Archie Forber start this race on row 7. Christian Brooks and Archie Garlick are on row number 8. Matthew Herbert and Jack Sherwood on row number 9. Towards the back of the field now, Brandon Matchell and Alice Bourchier are on row number 10. Josie Farrens and Caelan Burbridge on row 11. Benjamin Southgate and Alex Johnston on row 12. Sam Heading and Steve Brown, aka Super GT, start on row 13. Vishal Patel and Tyler Reid, row 14. Martin Auger and Alex Doddington are on row number 15. Jack Davis and Curtis Louis are on row number 60. And as we say, this is, I think, JJ, possibly the strongest. I mean, in terms of drivers that I'm looking down this list and thinking, well, they could win today. It goes pretty far. Lucas Ellingham, the form that he's on for Jack Dex Racing, you arguably make him the favourite, and he's got a good chance here starting his first race from pole position. But this is a stacked X30 Senior grid. Lucas Ellingham has a 10-point lead at the moment. Lucas Ellingham, he could win this. Nathan Amis, he could win this. Oliver Henwood, he has got the pace to do it. So the number 99 there, Lucas Ellingham. Green, black and red helmet. Nathan Amis, red helmet, number 36. 8 minutes plus 1 lap here for the X30 Seniors. Eyes on the lights and the flags. Away we go then for the start of heat number 1. Great start for Ellingham. Sweeps across the front of Nathan Amis there to take the lead as they go through turns 1 and turns 2 for the first time. Will lead up to Christmas Corner. It's Lucas Ellingham leading.
Still got Lucas Ellingham leading. He's just taken a good 8 tenths of a second out of Nathan Amis, so he's got already commanding 1.5 second lead.
Lucas Ellingham still leading though at the front of the field, ahead of Nathan Amis, Harry Torpey, but crucially JJ, 1.64 seconds is the lead for the driver of the number 99.
Brilliant opening few laps here from Lucas, and he's just commanding this race as professionally as he possibly can.
There's your leader, Lucas Ellingham, reigning X30 Junior champion, stepped up to the seniors now, and it's been a very impressive step up, if I may say so, from Lucas. We've seen many drivers over the years step up from X30 Junior to X30 Senior here at Milton Mill Kart Club. Sometimes it takes a bit of a while for them to, and it is that cutthroat nature of this class, JJ, because it is seniors, it is ferocious, and the way Lucas has taken to it here is very, very impressive indeed. 1.47 seconds still his lead over Nathan Amis.
Absolutely, it is a sink or swim, and he is swimming beautifully.
About halfway around the circuit is Lucas Ellingham. There he is, thank you very much. Guys on cameras. Coming into Osiers now, so this will be the penultimate lap of this X30 Senior heat. Still the gap, 1.44 seconds ahead of Nathan Amis, Harry Torpey third, Ty Stansfield in fourth.
It has to be said, Nathan Amis, whilst he is too far back of it to mount an attack, he has been slowly taking the lead out of Lucas Ellingham, still driving brilliantly, but just Lucas got those brilliant opening few laps to get that gap, which is what he needs, what you need to do starting on the front row. Just try and give yourself as big margin to the guys behind as you possibly can, and as these are only 8 minute races, you've got the time to be able to do it.
Lucas Ellingham, though, continues his fantastic graduation here into X30 Senior. Round the final corner, takes his second heat victory of the season from pole position, ahead of Nathan Amis. Harry Torpey will be third. Time to go then in X30 Senior. Here's your grid for heat number 2. Archie Garlick has pole position ahead of Matthew Herbert on the front row. Jack Sherwood and Brandon Matchell start this race from row 2. Ellis Bourchier and Joseph Aaron start on row number 3. Caleb Burbridge and Benjamin Southgate have got work to do from row number 4. Alex Johnston and Sam Heading have a chance here from row number 5. Steve Brown, aka Super GT, lots of support from him in the chat, starts this race from row 6 alongside Vishal Patel. Tyler Reid and Lucas Ellingham, winner of heat number 1, start this race on row 7. Nathan Emmes and Oliver Henwood start on row number 8. Joshua Torpey and Alex Moody in the midfield there on row number 9. Harry P and Daniel Hackett are on row number 10. Scott Smith and Jordan Brown row 11. Thomas Massarella and Ty Stansfield on row number 12. Nick Banner and Mason Weir continuing the grid there on row 13. Archie Forber looking to bounce back from heat 1, starts this one on row 14 alongside Christian Brooks. Jack Davis is the first of our novice drivers, starts alongside Curtis Lee on row number 15. Last but not least, Martin Auger and Alex Doddington start on row 16. There's 32 cars scheduled to be in the field. 8 minutes plus 1 lap for the X30 Seniors at a very, very wet Wilter Mill. Away we go then for the start of this one. I can't even tell you who's come out of there in the lead because the rain and the spray is coming down that hard.
So here they come then, slow motionly almost, down into the boot compared to what we've seen through the rest of the day. We'll wait to see them across the line, see how this order has actually sorted itself out. We've also seen a change for third place. Lucas Ellingham up into third, just overtaking Tyler Reid. He's also the first man to dip below the 1 minute. He's on a 59.1. He's massively faster than the guys around him. He's got a second faster than the race leader. So keep an eye on Lucas Ellingham, the number 99 car.
Lucas Ellingham has taken second place away from Archie Garlick. Lucas Ellingham still in second place. And we wait now to see who comes home in second place. It's going to be Lucas Ellingham. More good points for Ellingham both today and in the championship.
Very, very tough indeed, but well done to everyone for getting to the end of that race.
X30 Seniors about to go out for their third and final heat. Here is the grid for it. Christian Brooks has pole position alongside Hugo Gilbert on the front row. Archie Forber, good chance for points here for Archie from the second row of the grid. Joining him on that row is Joseph Taylor. Mason Weir and Tyler Reid go from row 3. Nick Banner got a fantastic start when the last starts this row 4 alongside Vishal Patel. Ty Stansfield and Steve Brown start on row 5. Thomas Massarella and Sam Heading are on row 6. Jordan Brown and Alex Johnston start from row 7. Scott Smith and Benjamin Southgate go from row 8. Daniel Hackett and Caleb Burbridge are on row number 9. Nothing out of the top 20 is Harry Torpey and Joseph Aaron. Alex Moody and Ellis Bourchier start on row 11. Joshua Torpey and Brandon Matchell have a lot of work to do there from row 12 of the grid. Oliver Henwood and Jack Sherwood start on row 13. Nathan Amos and Archie Garlick is there from the back of the grid. Drives on row 14. Likewise, Lucas Ellingham. And Alex Doddington there on row 15 versus 3 Martin Auger and Jack Davis are 3 of 4 novices, including Alex Doddington as a novice as well. Off on the back of the field, there's 33 carts on the grid. We are racing. We're away for 8 minutes plus 1 lap here in X30 Senior for their third and final heat. Biggest mover on those, in fact, joint biggest mover on that last lap, first lap, were Lucas Ellingham and Vishal Patel, up to 18th and 24th places respectively. Lucas Ellingham is absolutely flying here today. He's up to 11th place and a set of 46.05. He is properly in tune with that Jack Dex Race prepared machine today. This is very impressive.
Lucas Ellingham dipping into the 45.9s now, so he is on an absolute charge. Only 6 seconds off the lead. He obviously not. I don't think there'll be a chance of getting involved in this battle, but it will be interesting to see how far up the grid he can get.
Lucas Ellingham still in the group, by the way, so it's 8th place now. He's off past Joshua Torpey and Ty Stansfield.
Lucas Ellingham 6th.
Here's another quick fire grid for you. This is your X30 senior final order. Joseph Taylor has pole position, Lucas Ellingham alongside on the front row. Tyler Reid and Jordan Brown start the start from row 2. Nathan Amos and Sam Henning on row number 3. Storm Torpey affair on row 4. Joshua ahead of Harry, Scott Smith and Alex Johnston are on row 5. Christian Brooks and Oliver Henwood start the race from row number 6. Archie Garlick and Brandon Matchell are on row number 7. Thomas Massarella and Michelle Patel are on row number 8. Steve Brown, returning to owner racing for the first time in 15 years, starts this final alongside Ty Stansfield on row number 9. That's an interesting flash driving there. Alex Dollington is top novice in this one, starts from row 10 alongside Caleb Burbridge with a lot of work to do. Ellis Bourget and Nick Banner on row 11. Nick Banner's a fantastic start so far today. Let's see what we can do in the final. Alex Moody and Hugo Gilbert on row 12. Mason Weir and Joseph Aarons will be on row number 13 of this grid. X30 senior final. Moving on to row 14, Benjamin Sandgate and Dan Hackett. Fourth on the sort of final. Archie Forbett as well. Bad look at this class so far, starting row 15. Jack Davis. Last few rows of the grid, Martin Howard, Curtis Louis on row 16, Jack Sherwood on his own on
I've just taken a quick peek outside, put my hand out. The rain is arriving.
Oh dear.
There were some very light spits. In fact, if you look at it on the camera, I think it is now beginning to come down a little bit harder.
Ready then for what I reckon is going to be one of the tightest finals of the day. Joseph Taylor's been on very good form. Let's not get away from that. Lucas Ellingham leads the championship. A lot of drivers capable of winning an A final in this field. To go over the championship, Lucas Ellingham leads the 1. Oh, it's Ellingham's round. Ellingham has spun on the formation lap. Now, can he get back into position? This could get very interesting.
Rain up at Christmas. It's not raining too much, but there is rain coming down at Christmas. It is on its way in. So let us see how these guys get on. The X30, some of the most experienced drivers here today. Here we go then for the race start. Looks like we are we good to go? Yes, we are. And these guys are definitely moving a lot slower compared to what we've seen. We'll watch the second time as they come in. There is definite rain down at Christmas as we were informed. So let us see what happens here. So far, it is still all being very, very cautious.
Lucas Ellingham did not get back into position. He's had to start this race massively out of position, having spun on the formation lap. He's already gone purple in sector number 2.
We'll sling it round, late apex onto the back straight, then it's braking into the boot. Don't get too greedy on the exit because you've got to turn in nicely for boots 2 and 3. Don't worry about the apex on the inside of boot 3, no one ever does. And then through paddock corner to begin a new lap, chucking it into oblivion. Through the crook we go, and then it's a case of seeing who's got the advantage as they head up the hill. One of the key things about kart sprint racing, and I'm sure this won't be the first time that we talk about this today, sprint racing tactics. If you're sitting in second and third and fourth in this race, yes, you may want to make progress, but you don't want to lose that time backward and take a suboptimal racing line trying to defend and attack. It's about knowing when to make a move, not just about whether you can make a move.
So we are at exactly the cut-off point, and he's finger to the air.
It's not just about leading from the front. If you want to win the whole meeting, you've got to be adept at controlling a race and also have some good racecraft to fight your way through the field.
Lucas Ellingham has just set the fastest lap of the race, obviously on slick tyres. He's just taken so much more speed through Christmas Corner, where we were told that is where it is raining more. We'll watch the gaps as they come through as we can see them, it looks like it might be equalising a little bit because it's only a 17.34 in sector 1.
Oh, problem there. So who was that going slowly? From about 4th or 5th place. It wasn't Ellingham. No, in a second when someone doesn't come through sector number 2, it's Harry Torpey's come through, it's Ty Stansfield. Is Ty Stansfield in trouble again? Steve Brown is moving pretty quickly, was the fastest driver through sector number 1.
Good Torpey now sort of getting a grip of the conditions, and now it looks like there's the 99 getting past Alex Conklin as well. So Lucas Ellingham coming through the grid. So we'll just have to keep an eye on this. Again, if more rain comes...
Is the number 73 of Harry Torpey just clipped the back of Alex Donington there. He's done plenty of races in the wet over the years with these kind of black tyres on. As down the inside of number 57, Sam Heading looking for positions there. Alex Johnson's had a good lap last time around, is up 3 positions to 11th.
It is very rare in karting, certainly from what we're used to in the commentary box, to see these to see tyres playing a massive part in it, because normally we never have a choice for what tyres we can put on, and normally the tyres are good enough to last for the whole event. So to see this massive change between wet tyres and dry tyres is something quite special. Lucas Ellingham moves into second place.
It was the 2021 WMKC Championships round number 2. Lucas Ellingham, having spun on the formation lap, takes second place, and some more good points for his championship campaign.